Hello guys, thank you so much for support me, love me in my previous video. Hopefully you will get something new skills in this video also. I cover up some important command in this day 2 lecture. So guys, don't forget for subscribe, like and share button. So that it will be reach more to and more people, so that it will helpful for someone who can't afford costly courses regarding mechanical design. So guys, thank you so much, and don't forget for press a bell icon and subscribe it and comment it, and thank you so much. तो गाइस चलते हैं वीडियो की तरफ. Guys, our first command is line. You can see in a command bar, like this is line, this is construction line, this is polyline, polygon, rectangle, arc, circle, cloud, this is spline, ellipse, some ellipse, arc, an insert block, make block, hatch, region, like this. To the first command we will learn it, that is line. Then select line, to click left click of your mouse we will select the command. Then you will see in a command bar, guys, that is here, specify first point. You can specify point anywhere in the AutoCAD window. Suppose I will specify point over here also. So you can see that your line will be creating like this. Wherever you move your cursor, your line will be moved in that direction. And then you will see in a command bar the specify next point, because line will be make between 2 points. Then so we need to define a second point. Suppose I define the point over here. You can see line will be generated. Again, if I want second line, again specify first point and again specify second point, so that line will be make. Guys, one important things, you have to check your command bar each and every step, because it's showing you that what will be the next operation. So command bar is very important. So what will be your next move, it will show you. Suppose you want to make a line anywhere like this, you can make it. This is the first case. Now second case in line, if suppose you want to make a line at certain dimension, like I will make a dimension 50 mm dimension, specify first point. You can see, first I will zoom it because it's two windows, like you have here, you can see that line will be generated between 2 points, but I want some dimension like 50 mm or 60 mm or 30 mm, whatever according to you. Suppose I will put 60 mm in a tab bar. You can see 60 are written in my tab bar, and then click enter. This is line make of 60 mm. I will show you it is 60 mm or not. You can, guys, you can see it, this is 60 mm dimension. Again, you can make a line of 100 mm. You can put first specify point and then put dimension in that. Third line you have to make 150, and this is 150. If you want to check, you can check it from here, like 100. This is your 60. This is your 60. And this is your 150. This is the second case in line command. Now third case is that if you want a line on a certain angle, this is third case in line command. Suppose on 100 line I want a line, second line at a 50-degree angle of dimension is 70 like I will specify first point and then put 60 then you are seeing on the window that there are two tabs. First for angle, that is written is 36 degree, and second one is for dimension, that is written is 60 To change the tab, then you have to click tab button on your keyboard to go on an angle. You can see it 60 dimension is locked. You can see it after 60 there is lock, so 60 dimension has been locked, it will not change. Before you have to click tab again. Now I will put 50-degree angle in a tab, then you have to see it, the dimension of this line will be 60 and the angle between both line is 50 as I mentioned. Now guys, if this is important point, if your line is always straight like this, suppose if you are making a line and your line are coming like straight always, then you have to click on F8 on your keyboard, so that line will be deflect at certain angle as according to you. If you want again straight line, then again you put F8, then your line will be straight. Wherever your cursor will go, your line will be straight like this. Guys, you can see it. There are three cases in line command. First is simple line that I show you. Second case, if you want some dimensional line on a specific dimension like 50 60 70 30 whatever. And third case is that you have to make, or you want to make a line at a certain angle. That all three condition I taught you. So I will further move on second command, that is construction line. Now I will select construction line, then you can see in a command bar HOR, angle, bisect, offset. If you want a horizontal, then you put H, then you can see this is H. And then now you want a vertical dimension, then you can see now if you want to make a vertical line, then again you have to put, or you have to click on construction line command and then press keyboard button V for vertical. Now you can see every construction line will be vertical. If you want at certain angle, again go for construction line, again see on your command bar and then put A. Like enter certain angle. Now just I put 50-degree angle. One more thing guys, in construction line there is no dimension, it will goes infinity. You can't measure a dimension of construction line, so it will goes infinity. Basically construction line used to make a projection like third angle projection, first angle projection, to make a view, top view, side view, right angle view, or side left view, bottom view. This is basically used for that. You already learn in your engineering that some in first semester or second semester we made some projection view from with the drafter. So this is used for make a projection views. Next command is guys polyline. Polyline basically nothing but it's a join of two command. First command is line and second command is arc. After combination of arc and line command, we will make a polyline. Suppose we will click on polyline, then you have to check a command bar. Then over there is written is specify first point. Then you have to click on specify first point. Now you want line or arc. This is you have to see in command bar. Arc, half width, length, undo width. This is not a mean that polyline basically combination of line and arc. If you want arc, then put A, then click on A, then you can see arc will be make. If you want line, see in command bar, put L. Your line will be creating like this. Your line will be creating like this. If you want again arc without exit from the command, then again click A on your keyboard, then you can see arc will be generated like this. This command you will use in a reverse engineering. I will teach you what is reverse engineering, what is we have to use this polyline command. And this then fourth command is guys polygon. Polygon basically nothing but you have to choose a side boundaries. How much side you want in your polygon. Suppose if we have a 3 side, then we will call it as a triangle. If we have a 4 side, we will call that is rectangle. If we have a 6 side, we will call that hexagonal. Like if you will click on polygon, then it will ask for enter a side. Suppose I will enter 5. Specify center. Then guys you can see it that 5 boundaries in this polygon, and then you put a circle radius. If some guys will think about it, there is no circle in this polygon. Circle basically is nothing but it will imaginary circle between all the lines. It will touch from all 5 boundaries. This is imaginary, you can see it. If suppose you want 3 side polygon, I will put 3 and then make, we'll call triangle. If I will make a 7 side polygon, then put 7 in your circle. Then you can 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This is 7 side. Guys, it's the most simple command in this AutoCAD, nothing. And then next command is guys rectangle. Rectangle, this is like this rectangle you make. Guys, most important point is after selecting your command, you have to check your command bar always, because it will show you the next move. So we have to select rectangle, then you will check in a command bar that you want chamfer, elevation, fillet, thickness, width. I will teach you in a edit command, chamfer or fillet. It's a simple command. If you will learn over here, you will confused for always. But I will explain you in a simple edit tool this command, chamfer or fillet. Over here we will learn how to make a rectangle. Then you are seeing that specify first corner of the point. Then you have to specify first corner after clicking anywhere on your window. then specify another corner. You or you can put some dimension x or y. Then you have to put 50, tab and 50. Then you can see it, you can zoom it. Then your rectangle is, it's a square of 25 mm. You can see it, because I put 25 mm of both x and y. You can see it, guys. If suppose you want a rectangle of 50 by 100, so how you will make it? Select the command, specify first point, and then put 50 x in a x direction, tab, and 100 in a y direction. You can see it's a 50 by 100 rectangle. You can check it from here. Yes, this is, guys, 100 by 50 rectangle. So this is rectangle command. And the next command is arc. Guys, arc command you can find two ways. You can click over here and make a arc like this. Click first point, second point, and make a arc. Click first point, second point, and third point. And you can find arc, the explanation of arc command in a draw command. Then you can see there are too many arc to make, like from 3 point, start center angle, start center, and start center length. There are different type of arc you can make, but only 3 types of arc we will learn it, because basically these are the most important, that 3 point and star center and radius, star center and radius, and star center and this command. We will learn it only 3 commands. It will complete your AutoCAD. So you can see it. I will skip this one. Go in draw, select arc. This is first. Specify 3 point, 1, 2, and 3. Specify 3 point, because it will goes arc with the 3 point, 1, 2, and 3, like this. This is, guys, arc. And then again you have to go in arc command, star center end. Now you have to check in a command bar, it showing you that arc, specify start point of the arc. You have to put start point, and then again it's asking for center, like this one. You have to make a center, and then wherever you want angle, suppose 120, and you have to check this angle will be 120. Like if I will make this from here, and then another line I will make check it. I have to make a line from center like this. Then you have to check the angle. What, guys? This is 120. You can see it. Then another command in arc is draw, go to arc and radius. Then you have to check in command bar, it will showing you the start the point, then again end point, and what will be the radius of the angle of the arc, 120. Then you have to go again in arc command, radius, specify first point, second point, and like this. Like this. This is guys arc command. The next command is circle. This is after clicking on circle command, you have to check your command bar. Over here you are seeing that specify point of the circle, like you have to define the center of the circle. So what radius you want? Suppose I want 100 radius circle. This is 100 radius circle guys, and you have to check it. Go to this command. This is radius 100 guys. If you will go to circle command from DAW, and then if you want a circle with a dimension of diameter, suppose you want a 150 mm diameter circle, then you put 150, then your diameter will be like this guys. If you want a 20 mm diameter circle, then you go to a draw command, draw, and then again put specify the center, and this is 20 mm diameter circle. You can see it. This is second case guys, and then third case is if you want a circle from 2 point. Suppose you have a 2 line, like one is like this and second is like this, and if you want a circle from goes 2 point, one point is this is starting point of the line and other one is this line starting point. Go on draw, go on circle, then click on 2 point, specify 2 point, 1 point and 2 point. Guys, you can see it, this circle goes from both 2 point of the line. Again, next command is 3 point circle. You can see it, 3 point circle. So this circle will go with the 3 point line, then you have to make another line, and then you have to choose a 3 point to make a 3 point circle. First point suppose this, second point this, third point will be this. You can see it, this circle has been gone with the 3 point. And the fourth case in the circle command guys, draw a circle with the tangent, and radius. This tangent of the radius, how we will make this circle? We have suppose 2 line, and then we want a circle which will touch from this boundaries at that line of the tangent. Then we will click on tangent radius, then click on anywhere on the line and click on second line anywhere. So radius, suppose I will choose 50. It's too small, so that I will make something big, like draw again radius. Suppose select 1 line, select 2 line, and then suppose I choose 200. You can see guys, this circle made with 2 tangent of the 2 line. Then fifth case is guys, tangent, tangent and tangent. In this command it's asking for 3 tangent. Suppose one more line I have this, then our design asking for a circle, it will pass goes with the 3 lines. So draw a circle with a tangent, tangent, and then click on other. You can see it, this circle goes from tangent of the 3 lines. Guys, this circle command has been completed. The next command is, guys, cloud, revision cloud. Revision cloud is nothing but it's you can tell that it's highlighted of any dimension at specify something corner of the profile to explain deeply. How we will make it? Click on this circle, like it will close like this. Like this, you can click. You can click like this, like this. And then our next command is, guys, ellipse. So how we will make ellipse is, we need a specific axis, some dimension, some in x axis or in y axis. This is ellipse. Guys, our next command is hatch. Hatch is basically used for I can say to highlight the area. If we want highlight a specific area in any drawing, then we will gonna hatch this. Like we have a, suppose we have a rectangle like this and another rectangle like this. So we want to highlight the interaction area between two rectangles, that it's a interaction area. So we will highlight this area with the hatch. So select hatch, and then hatch window will be pop up. Then over here you can say this is predefined. This is ASI models and ISO, whatever standard you want to make, then you have to choose it from that. And then this is your current you can choose color of hatch. Suppose I will choose red. Then what type of hatch you want, like what type of structure of hatch, you can say structure that you want. Then you can select over here brick, like brick type of hatch, like AR concentrate and clay type for core cross, whatever hatch you want. Suppose I will choose this type of hatch, honey, like. And then how you will hatch it? Now this boundary, you can see it, this is boundary. First is pick point or select object. In pick point you have to pick point of the boundaries, and in this you have to select object. Like I have select object, again I will choose it, like I will choose honey. Okay, okay, like this. You can see this is honey. You can see, if you will zoom out, zoom in, and then this is honey type of hatch. You can see it, this is like this. Okay, and then if you want hatch from a pick up point, then interaction area you want to hatch, then pick point and then enter. Okay, then you can see this interaction and intermediate area has been hatched. You can edit hatch also. Select hatch and click right button of the mouse and go in onto the properties, and then pattern scale. If you want to scale, thus scale you can increase 5. If you want to make big hatch or some small hatch, you can to scale it, and then you can define it like this. Okay, I scaled this hatch 5, so you can see hatch will be bigger as compared to previous. So hatch is nothing but it's define the specific area of the geometry. This gradient it will not use in any design. So I will choose next command is a region. So how you will select that region? Suppose you have a rectangle. You have a rectangle like this. I make with a line rectangle. You can make rectangle with the rectangle command also, but if I want to taught you this region command, so I made with line command. So you can see if I will select this line, it select individual. I will select this line, it will select individual. If I will select this line, it will also select individual. If I want to create a region that if I select one line, then whole area will be select. So I will go to the region command. Then region, after selecting on region command, you can see in a command bar over here select object. You can select a one object and then select a whole object. You can, and then select and enter, and then you can see in a command bar one region has been created. That mean region, our region has been created. If you will select this line, then whole area will be selected. This region command is most important command to find out the centroid, mass, area, x y axis from z axis. This is most. So if you want area of this cross section, so one another advanced command, that is I will taught you later this one, but if you want to learn this time, so I will tell you that is mass properties. If you will put in command bar MASS PROP, that is command, and then it's showing that select object in command bar, then I select object, then enter. You can see one window has been pop up on the screen. Parameter also there, boundary box, centroid, moment of inertia, product of inertia, radius of gyration. I mean, I can say it's a whole history of this section. You can say command was that MASS PROP, mass properties. You can select this and then this window will be pop up here. Every specific point of that square or that rectangle has been given, like parameter, how much parameter, how much area is that, how much center, where is centroid of this geometry, moment of inertia. Centroid is choose where from the xy axis over here, from there, so you can check it also. So next command is guys text command. Then if you will select text, then come in the command bar, you can see specify the first corner. Then you have to specify the first corner and height of the, and then you can see this one window will be pop up that text formatting, what type of text you want. You can anything you want, like you want to change some text, standard, bold, some italic or something like that, then you have to choose text command, select first point and then write suppose I will choose free design course. I will write free design course. Course like this. Day 2. And my name is Sharma. Kindly subscribe my channel and like and share. Like you can this is, you can see this is too small because my window is too big, so that's why you can see it. I write with a text. So guys, these type of command are in drawing bar. Every command I taught you, line command, construction line, polyline, polygon, rectangle, arc, circle, cloud, spine, ellipse, and hatch and region. So guys, draw commands bar has been completed. So I will tell you some more things. That is snap tool. That is snap tool. This is snap tool, you can see. This is infra constraint. This is grid. If you want to add grid, then you can just click on grid. This is snap tool. If you click on grid, then click will, you can say it's grid is open, grid is on. If you will click on to off, that it will off. You can see it, window has been cleaned. Always my preference is I have to work on grid, so that it's simple way. It's your choice if you want to work on grid or if you want to not on a grid. Then another is ortho mode. Ortho mode is basically, this is snap. Suppose I will, if I will on this one, then it will not snap. If I will off this ortho mode, you can see it's not taking a data of the corner, not center, not. If you will on this, it will take automatically, like you can see. You can say like this. It will take center like this, and then it's a certain angle, like this is like the most important command is tool is F8. That is because from F8 your line has been straight. If you want at a certain angle, then put again F8, your the certain angle will be make. So guys, today I will close this lecture from here. Tomorrow I will learn you some modified tool. This is some modified tool. So little bit I will explain you now. This is eraser, this is copy, this is mirror, this is offset, this is rectangular array, this is move, this is rotate, scale, and something like that. So I will teach you tomorrow this bar. So guys, we continue with the class and listen each and every point of my lecture so that you cannot forget anything. If you will skip 1 minute video, sure you will lose something important point. So guys, don't forget this point. And then after this We will teach some, we will learn some annotation, like annotation. It's a fourth day, fourth day or third day, it's a third day. Like this one, this is annotation. If you want to see line dimension, like this. Okay, so today I will stop my lecture here. Guys, we will meet you tomorrow in day 3, and thank you so much again of your support. So guys, keep continue with this support. Please like, subscribe and share this video so that it will reach to the maximum people who need this type of lecture free of cost, who can't afford costly courses. So it will helpful for you all. So guys, thank you, and thank you so much.